All right, sorry. I don't really want to get into that. Like I'm just being just too talky. I don't know if you guys appreciate that, but this is going to be straight up. Like I don't even care. Straight up, this entire Pokemon playthrough is going to be a huge blog. Like it's going to be me talking because there really isn't that much to talk about Pokemon. I mean, I'm gonna talk about Pokemon. What I'm saying is that I'm not gonna talk about the actual gameplay. Like, yeah, I'm gonna use Squirtle and I'm gonna like bubble this guy, and I'm gonna kill it. I don't know how to do that. So I'm just gonna talk about Pokemon in general, and I'm gonna try to space this Let's Play out so that it doesn't become like just overly annoying. I'm gonna like I think I'm gonna make it like once a week. I think that sounds about right. I'm gonna put this like every. Today's Monday. All right, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna put this every Monday for the rest of this Let's Play, and it's gonna be mostly a blog type of deal, and you guys are gonna love it. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Squirtle evolves at level 16 at the same time that Nidoran does, and I'm gonna heal them. I don't want to be wasting some useless spots on this guys. But anyways, just a little recap on what we have done here. Me and my huge ass rant. We have defeated the first gym leader here, Brook. Or Brock. I call it Brook. I always call it Brook when I was a child, but I guess it's Brock. That's the thing about English and the English language that I hate. It's you can't really tell how something is pronounced by just simply looking at it, and that's the huge flaw in English. And that's the thing. That's the only one thing where I can actually say that Spanish is better than English. The thing about Spanish is that it's such a perfect language, because I mean, it might sound annoying at first when you're learning it, because like, oh, there are so many like special intonations and these little things that you put on top of the letters, and it might be a little hard to learn at first, but the reason why they're there is because they're needed. Like, English doesn't have it, and it's so easy to learn English. It really is easy to learn English, but then you start going and you're like, okay, so how do I pronounce Nidoran? Is it supposed to be Nidoran, or supposed to be Nidoran, or Nidoran? You don't know. There's no way to know. There is absolutely no way to know until one guy comes and says that, okay, I created the Pokemon and I created the name and it's supposed to be this way. If no one does that, there's absolutely no way for you to know. And that's the thing about English. In Spanish, there are laws, right? There are rules and things that you have to follow. For example, Nidoran. If it was Spanish, let's see, it would be Nidoran. Why? Because if it was Nidoran, then it would have a huge like line on top of the A, and if it was Nidoran, it would have a huge line on top of the I. So it's made that way so that it's obvious how to pronounce it. And I'm here talking about grammar while playing Pokemon. How awesome is that? No, but seriously though, like, I'm just gonna be talking. This entire Let's Play is just gonna be me talking. But hey, what's up, dude? Hey, I better take a rest. Groan. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Okay. Mount Moon ahead. Okay, so here we're gonna grab a Pokemon Center here, and we're gonna heal our Pokemon. And you can actually catch, well, not catch, but get Gyarados here. This guy, I don't really want to get it. I already have Squirtle, Mr. Rex. We already have Mr. Rex here, and I don't really need any more water Pokemon. Doesn't matter how awesome is here. And for those of you who don't know, so Gyarados is an extremely awesome Pokemon because he's extremely powerful, but he's powerful physically, not specially. And in this generation, we're gonna call this the first generation. I mean, for those of you who are not aware of the terminology, this is referenced at the first generation of Pokemon. And then Gold and Silver is the second generation, and Sapphire the third generation, and so on and so forth. So in the first generation of Pokemon, there really wasn't that. There was a split between special and physical attacks, but those differences were staple between the types of attacks that there were. So for example, water was always special. There wasn't a thing as a physical water attack. They actually made that, I believe, in that difference. They made it in the, I think it was in Diamond, right? I think they made that difference in Diamond. Or I may be talking out of my ass right now, but the thing is that in the first generation of Pokemon, there wasn't such a thing as a physical water move. And the Gyarados is a strong physical attacker. If you have a Gyarados and you go to the little stat screen, like around here, you see that Squirtle has attack 21, defense 28, speed 19, and special 23. I know how to count and say numbers. You see that his special is actually higher than his attack. That means that he's gonna do more damage with his special attacks than his physical attacks. Now, water is a special attack in this game, which means that Squirtle is cool because he's doing more damage using water anyways. But Gyarados has a lot of physical attacks, which means that for him to actually do the amount of damage it was supposed to do, you would have to do something like a normal attack or like a flying attack, which if you don't know, Gyarados is also flying. So if there was an actual flying attack that Gyarados would learn in this game, which he doesn't, he would do his full damage with that, and that would be obviously better for him. But because there isn't a flying type that he can actually learn in this game, and because his special attack is crappy compared to his physical, he's not really that strong in this game when compared to Diamond or White and Black or whatever. So there you go, a little trivia for you guys. And another thing that you should probably know, that no, you should probably not know that because it's probably useless. I do have an awakening. I'm just wasting pots here like crazy. And oh yeah, I got, my god, just wake up. That's another thing in the first generation, that when you wake up you lose a turn, whereas in the other games, Rex is evolving, you actually wake up and do an attack at the same turn. But that's the thing, like they actually got better in a lot of those type of things after the first generation. The first generation is mostly like a trial for them. And yeah, I forgot that I had water gun here and learned it. Oh yeah, and by the way, Brock, I don't know, I feel like I've always called it Brook and I'm self-conscious about it, and I'm like, oh, I want to pronounce it correctly. Water gun. Wait, did I just tissue water? He just learned it by himself, right? Okay, he has it. Alright, well, that's fine. Brock gave us Bide. Bide is an attack that it's sort of a counter in a way. If you use Bide, you will absorb the next like 2 or so attacks. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3 attacks that you absorb. I mean, you don't like absorb it, like you still take the damage, but the ability calculates how much damage you took and then doubles that in revenge in the second or third turn. So it's like, it can be really powerful if used right, but in a playthrough it's completely useless. And as you can see, Magnemite is actually only electric in this game. It's not electric steel, as it became in Gold and Silver. And another trivia, they actually did that. The whole... Well, I guess not Magnemite especially. I was gonna talk about the Steel edition and the Dark edition. Because in this game, the first generation, Psychic was actually extremely overpowered. Like, there really wasn't a counter, or a candy, I'm not really, no. There really isn't a counter. I'm gonna skip this guy. Or actually, I hate skipping, guys. There really isn't a counter Psychic. The only thing that's actually strong in Psychic, I believe it was Bug and Ghost. Or actually, I don't know if Ghost was strong in Psychic in this game, or if they updated that later on. I'm not sure about that. But Bug, as a matter of fact, was strong against Psychic. The problem was that the only like bug attack that there is in this game is Twin Needle. I think there's another one that I might be missing, another bug attack that I might be missing, but I'm pretty sure that Twin Needle was the only actual strong attack that was actually there that you could combat a Psychic Pokemon with. And the only one that knew that they could learn such a move was Beedrill, which nobody uses anyways. And even still, like, I'm almost positive that Beedrill is also poison, which means that he's weak to Psychic. So it's like, it was completely like retarded the way that they did that. And I don't remember if Ghost was also strong against Psychic in the first generation, but the only, obviously, Ghost Pokemon that were in this game were the Ghastly evolution, and they were also poison, which means that they were also weak to Psychic. So the only ones that were, or should have been, strong against Psychic were also weak against Psychic. So it was like this huge like oversight, or I don't even know how you're supposed to call that, like a brain fart of the developers. But Psychic was just out of control, especially since most Psychic Pokemon had really good stats. Like, I mean, Alakazam was just ridiculous, incredibly fast, incredibly powerful. Hypno had tremendous bulk and really good special attack as well. And I mean, just I guess Mr. Mime is okay. Mr. Mime is okay, but yeah, I mean, you could just Psychic anything and nothing would resist it. And that's why they added the Steel types and Dark types in Pokemon Silver and Gold, because the Psychic was just too strong. So they made it so that Steel resisted the Psychic, and then have Dark just completely neutralize it, so that there was sort of a feeling of balance, I guess. Well, I mean, which I guess is nice and sort of needed. What did I got here? It's a Mega Punch, right? Mega Punch, yeah. I still remember, guys. I still remember. Let's just forget Tackle. Dude, I get so like into the conversation, like I'm talking with you guys and I get so deep into it that I am honestly, I'm in autopilot right now. I've been bubbling these Pokemons when I have like Water Gun, and Water Gun is actually stronger. So I'm in complete autopilot as I'm talking with you guys. But again, this is gonna be a huge blog video. But I should be close to finding a Moonstone. I believe, if I remember correctly, I find a Moonstone like right around the corner, and then we should be able to actually evolve Nidorino into Nido Badass. That would be nice, Nido Badass. But geez, I don't know what Pokemon to catch though. In here, I believe we can find Paris. We can fight Jigglypuffs, Clefables. Oh, I'm not sure. Anyway, we got here a Moonstone, and we could. Are you level? I don't know if I should. Should leveling up now? Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's really isn't that many things. For those of you who don't know, the. Oh my God, Nidorino is evolving. Pokemon's learn moves slower if they're evolved. So, for example, if I didn't evolve Squirtle to Wartortle, then he would learn his moves quicker. So you would have him, for example, learn something like Hydro Pump, like much like sooner, something like level 40, or I don't even know. But if you evolve them, it sort of takes longer for them to learn it. So that's why it's a little smart sometimes to sort of wait a little while before you evolve them. If there's like a very nice ability that you want them to learn first, before you evolve them. And it's funny now that I thought about it, because one popular example of that is the whole Pikachu thing, where, oh, this guy, before I talk about Pikachu, this is the bane of my existence. I'm not even gonna fight this guy. This guy has Eradicate level 16. I think that's his only Pokemon, Eradicate level 16, and he has Hyper Fang. And at this level, fighting an evolved form, and fighting an evolved form with a stab attack. By the way, stab means same attack bonus? Was it same attack attribute? I don't even remember anymore. But stab means that using an ability that is of the same type as your Pokemon. So like a water Pokemon using a water attack. And that's a thing because it's obviously stronger, right? You get like you deal 1.5 times more damage using a stab attack. By the way, I'm gonna reference it as stab from now on. Stab, that's how you pronounce it, or say it, I guess. But for those of you who are Pokemon players. But Yeah, fighting an evolved form like Raticate this early on with a stab Hyper Fang, which is a normal type move, and Eradicate, which Raticate has a really strong attack. He will actually literally, I think, like two shot both of my Pokemon, and that can become really dangerous, and I don't wanna fight that. But as I was talking about before, the whole Pikachu example, you guys remember that episode where in the anime where he fights that Raichu, the third team leader? You know, the whole thing was like, oh, because he evolved it so soon, he doesn't have agility, and then they used Pikachu's agility to defeat the evolved form because he couldn't learn agility because he evolved too soon. That's the sort of thing that what I mean, right? I mean, they learn things faster if you don't evolve them. And huge tangent is huge, but whatever. In here, as soon as we finish this guy, he's gonna give us the ability to choose 1 out of 2 fossils, and then later on, like much later on, once we reach the gym leader before the last, Blaine. Let's see, yeah, the guy before the last, the one with the sunglasses there, funny looking fella. When we get to his island, we're gonna have the ability to actually resurrect this fossil. I like Dome because Dome fossil is the Kabuto, and I like Kabuto much more than what I like Omanite. Yeah, it's called Omanite. So whatever, but we might be able to resurrect it if you guys want. But this is hold on. This is Whirlwind, right? Or was it Razor Wind? I don't even remember. Whirlwind, yeah, Whirlwind. Awesome. I'm remembering stuff. Yeah. That's awesome. I don't know what Pokemon I can catch here, but Sparrow. Do you guys want a Sparrow? I don't want a Sparrow. I think we should catch a Doodoo or something crazy like that for our flying Pokemon. I think that'd be sort of cooler. But we're here in Cerulean City, which is the city of Misty, which is the water gym leader. Gym, there you go. So a mysterious blue aura surrounds it. Oh yeah, nice, awesome. And sorry, my voice is cracking a little bit. But in here, there's a little secret for those of you who don't know. Boom! Rare candy. We have 2 rare candies now, right? Rare candy times 2. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna use it for. We're gonna fight Gary here. Well, I mean, before I move forward, I need to take a rest because I've been talking like crazy and my voice is hurting so much. So I'm gonna stop. I don't know if this is gonna be the second episode of this. I don't know how I'm gonna cut these things off. Because if they're too long, like I'm just gonna go recording, and if they go too long, I'm just gonna like cut them in half and, you know, upload them half and half or whatever. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I'm gonna stop here for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please go to my Facebook. I'm always gonna leave my Facebook links on the description. I really hope to see you guys there. I love talking to you guys over there and play with you guys. I'll usually like play games with you guys. For those of you who are on Facebook, I'll announce things over there, servers and games and stuff. So yeah, hope to see you guys in there, and leave out some suggestions about what you guys want me to talk about in the series, right? Because this is gonna be a huge blog, and if you guys have any suggestions of what sort of things you guys want me to talk about and discuss, I know a lot about Pokemon, so just go out, put me your questions there. I'll talk about everything you guys want me to talk about, and yeah, just let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace out, peeps.